Do you want to know something that drives me crazy when people come in to see me for physical therapy and they have back pain or hip pain? Their first thing when I ask them what their hobbies are and do they do any regular exercise, I lift weights, but don't worry, I don't lift heavy. I hear this so many times. And I just sit quietly and listen. And then over the course of treatment, try to tell them why it's important for them to lift heavy. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why it's important for you to lift heavy things and train to lift heavy things. Now, I'm not saying that that you should just jump in and automatically go lift, eat twice your body weight. That is a great goal. But if you haven't trained to lift anything, you absolutely need to start from your lightweight and work your way up. But working in a rep range of 6, 8, 12 repetitions to help get you stronger is really important. Is that you should not lift heavy. If you have a recent fracture, that's going to hurt a lot. If you have cardiac history it's going to put more strain on your heart and you're not quite there to lift something heavy, then that's not something that you should train. You want to train other ways. And some cancers, you may not want to lift heavy because of the risk of fracture. Even with osteoporosis, you actually should be lifting heavy. You just have to train and work to get there. So, reason number 1 that you should work on lifting heavy weights. It's good for your bone health and it's good for your muscles to help you be able to walk as you get older. It will help you to get up from the floor. It will help you to have the longevity that we want in life. When we are strong and we lift heavy weights and we put that strain on our body and our muscles, it helps the muscles to grow. And that's how we stay strong and healthy and active. Reason number 2, lifting a heavy weight actually puts you in training for being able to protect your back. If your back is strong, you are less likely to blow a disc. You are less likely to have your SI joint go out of whack. And you're less likely to have that pain, that ache in your hip. So learning how to lift weights correctly and doing things like deadlifting and squatting and lunging and step-ups and pull downs and pull-ups and push-ups is really important to strengthen your back. And sometimes this means you have to train heavier weights gradually over time, learning how to do it with correct form and making progress. And the 3rd reason, we need to be able to lift things like a gallon of water. That's more than just 5 pounds. It's okay for you to lift heavy weights. You have to do this in life. You have to be able to open a new jar, a new bottle. You have to be able to lift it to pour it. Maybe you have, I don't usually get these water bottles. We usually have a 5-gallon water jug, but they were out. So this is what we got for the week or for the day. It's important for you to be able to lift heavy things. You have to push a vacuum. You have to carry yourself upstairs. Maybe you have a dog that you have to lift. It's okay. You just have to learn how to do it efficiently, and do repetitions in that 8, 10, 12 rep range, sets of 24 total. So 3 sets of 8 repetitions to help you build the strength. When that weight is light, when that weight is easy at 12 reps, then bump your weight up and drop your reps down. It doesn't have to be so heavy that you can't lift. And certainly if you don't know how to, that is important for you to learn how. We don't want to bend over and just rip off the floor. But sometimes you're going to need to do that in life. So sometimes it's important to train for that. When we train for things that we're going to do in everyday life, life is that much better. That's kind of the cool saying. I'm going to try and remember that one. Anyways, I hope that you are not afraid to lift heavy weights. I hope you get after it. It will help your back and your hip pain. You just got to take it nice and controlled. Do the prep work. Do a proper warm-up. Make sure that you know the form that you're supposed to be using, and modify it if it hurts. You can do anything. You just may have to tweak where your foot position is. But once you learn how to do that, you're going to feel that much better and you're going to progress. Now, if only I could just say that to my patients in one setting, so get them over that fear that lifting a 2-pound pink dumbbell is not going to do them much